Hey YouTube, JS here. Hope all is well. Got a good unboxing today. It's the Active Shooter Bag from SOE. I was able to get it in a buy now, ship now. It's not a bag that I have. It's the first time I've ever gotten one of these. I've got your traditional range bags, all that sort of stuff. It's in Typhon, which is really nice. Let's set it down and talk about some stuff. Let me talk about my philosophy of use here. In my opinion, a bag like this should have two major components: ammunition and first aid. So of course, as you see on the table, we've got tourniquets, pressure bandages, hemostatic agents, gauze, multiple chest seals. That would be kind of my philosophy of use and my use case. Maybe some Curl-X gauze, ideally first responder type of thing. Now, I'm not also suggesting that this needs to be a medical bag, but real quick, you can see we've got Velcro on all four corners. Very generous. The stitching here is fantastic. There's one pull handle, which gives it a nice balance. There's one overall shoulder strap. Zippers are fantastic, YKK type zippers. Paracord pull and drawstrings. The cut and length of this is just fantastic. There's no loose ends. SOE burns the little threads off, and they do a good job. That's what you pay for. You get the American quality. So the strap is durable. This bag is great. Pattern's nice. Can't go wrong with Typhon. Alright guys, there's about a billion, quadrillion, centillion different uses and mindsets and philosophies on this, especially this topic. I am not going to deep dive into this topic. Alright, we're going to stay high level and just explore some options based upon some of the kit that I can make up and have. In general, I do range bags, backpacks, things like that. I've never had an active shooter type of setup. So what I'm going to take you through, you might use in an active setup. You may not. You could use it in multiple instances for all different types of missions, okay, and purposes. All right. So for me, what I'm feeling with a bag like this, it's small. So we're going to kind of set out to see how much we can put in it. I'm initially thinking two major requirements: ammunition and first aid. Of course, we'll start with the first aid. As you guys can see, we'll build something out here quickly. Tourniquet, pressure bandages, multiple of them, hemostatic agents, gauze, Curl-X gauze, regular gauze, multiple chest seals, not just one. I'd probably put multiple. I got that on the table here. Hyphen chest seals. Thinking from a first responder perspective until EMS can arrive. Flashlight, I think that's a must. Would like to put that in there. Anything that, if assuming you're not carrying that on your person in your normal EDC carry, really planning for, from a medical perspective, for arterial bleeds and pneumothorax. All right. Again, as I said earlier, I'm not really trying to deep dive into philosophy of use, because this conversation can go deep and sideways, and everybody has an opinion on it. All right, so I'm going to start with a maybe. High level. Maybe you're a law enforcement officer off duty. Maybe you're a park ranger. Maybe you're a business owner. Perhaps you want this as a truck bag. Maybe it goes along with your truck gun. It goes in your trunk. Maybe you use this for a medical bag. Perhaps you're a farmer or a rancher. You're out at the range, taking a training class, these type of example use cases are ones that come to my mind. In general, my philosophy is don't go looking for trouble. An active shooter bag. Ooh, again, touchy subject. I believe we should have tried to avoid the conflict as much as possible. I get it. It comes down to your priorities and what your mindset is. Again, don't look for trouble. I lean more towards ultra concealment if you are going to carry. Maybe it's something subdued. The Molly's a giveaway. Camo is a dead giveaway. They're definitely going to know that you're packing heat if you're walking around with this. Anybody with half a coconut is definitely you're going to stand out, okay? Not recommending you go through the mall with this. One of the general kind of things with the whole active shooter bag is how do you separate yourself from the bad guy? How do you identify yourself from the police as a good guy? That is the $1 million question.
All right, the short of it is there's so many variables it's impossible. Is it your family in there? Is it someone you don't know? We're talking strangers. Basically, I'm not going to judge or make a determination on the correct course of action. I will say this. If you choose to engage an active shooter, many lives, including your own, hang in the balance, so choose wisely.
So in my case, I'm thinking, maybe I'll port this over to a range bag, a response bag. I'm going to try to see what we can do from a guns mag. We have some AR mags on the table. We've got some AK magazines on the table.
Who knows? Maybe this is my MERS.
Generally, if I'm taking a small class, quick few hour class, it's a 200 round minimum. If I'm going to the range, I might shoot about 100, 150 on a range day. If you're doing an 8-hour class, generally those are 500 to 1,000 rounds. Obviously, we're not going to get all that in this bag. Okay, guys, here's the fun part. Let's see how much we can put into this. So what you can do for the medical, you got to always have a tourniquet. So I can get one of these type mouse clips or whatever they call them. Different companies have it. And I can pull it through the Molly right here. Now, this tourniquet holder won't hold the cat for me. This plastic part around the cat tourniquet kind of bumps out. It will hold soft T wide just fine all day long. Okay? You just put it in like that. Button it up. Molly attach right to the outside. Everybody knows it's a tourniquet these days. Ammo. In an ammo shooting range configuration. Let's see what we can get in there. You're going to be very surprised. We can go universal holster. Yes, some of these are sucky. But in this case, it actually holds pretty good. It's adjustable. I would get a custom one from a company like Green Force Tactical. They call them Bobs. Bag off body. They make a holster and a mag carrier combination for $59. They're Velcro backed. Perfect for bags like this that have the liners. So as you can see, this one's for a Glock 19. Yes, that's a Walther PPS M2. For demonstration purposes, they both fit in there super nicely. Let's continue to build this out. So we're thinking range bag, right? When you go to the range shooting pistol, how about 200 rounds of ammo? See if we can get the fourth one in there, and we can. 100 rounds of 5.56/223. Our earmuffs. This looks like a good spot. Pretend like that's a Glock 19, because I can certainly put my Glock in there and it would still fit, all right? Let's do extra magazines. We need a loader, a flashlight. Here's our medical kit. Compact tear-off med kit. Zip it up. seems to fit really nice. There is one grab handle on the back. I don't want it to interfere with my shoulder strap, so I'm going to try to put it closer to this way. And what I'd do is interweave it. You could go all the way through. This is just how I do it. It takes a little practice to line stuff up, get it the way you want it. It locks into place. It's just got a lift tab if you want to open it back up. It's kind of a pain in the butt. You got to get something. But anyway, there's our soft TY tourniquet attached nicely. It looks kind of like a mag pouch sitting on the side, not interfering with anything. I think if you invest in one of these, you're probably good. Again, there's a lot of options out there, a lot of different price points. You kind of do a play on that active shooter. We all go to the range, right? Sports and all that. Maybe you're an active guy. Do it that way. Again, I look at this more of another accessory bag that has really good quality. SOE has a lifetime warranty. $185 with $15 shipping is $200. That is expensive, but you get what you pay for. These guys are one of the best. Their quality and stitching and everything is the best. You can get other bags out there for about half the price, but you're not going to get the quality that's as good. If you watch any of my earlier videos, if you can save up, you know, you want to give one of these a shot, you go ahead. Pick whatever camo color you want. On the back side, where the carry handle is, there's generous Velcro pocket buttons. What I store in here is my training book and a pen. Like, you could probably put your car keys in here, things like that, since this is your supplementary range bag, or your wallet if you wanted to stuff it in there. I also put things like extra hearing protection, and I'll give you guys a tip. Invest in these disposable foamies. I think these are 33 decibels. So what I do is I'll reuse these, just clean the earwax off. When they get too nasty, you just chuck them, throw them away. But I'll use these as an adjunct to my electronic Howard Lights hearing muffs. So these will go in, you roll them up, put them in, obviously. Everybody knows that. Then I put my electronic hearing aids over the top. So this gives me general protection across for everything. Your electronic ear muffs will protect you. I think it's like 92, 93 decibels and above. So the computerized chips in there will take off that high end that's ear damaging to your eardrums long term. But what I do is I'll put this in, and then I'll amplify my electronic hearing muffs. Give this a try. What it does is it'll allow your instructor, you can hear all the verbal commands and things, but then you know that thing will kick in at the highest volume and automatically clip the ultra high frequencies. And what I find, even with these in, I can hear very well because my electronic muffs are amplifying the voice. So I think this is the golden ticket in terms of combinations on that. So buy some of these, $5, $10, and then try it with your electronic earmuffs. So we'll stuff those in there, button this up. I'm very pleased with this. I think it's cool. It's a nice active shooter bag. Hey guys, that's a wrap as always. Thanks for watching. Remember, no plan in life is foolproof. Be smart, be aware when you're out and about. This is JS. I appreciate you. Have a great one, and we're out of here.